So, hi guys, and welcome along to another day at the FIFA Football World Cup.
Along to another day at the FIFA Football.
Yeah, and just
Along to another day at the FIFA Football.
and yeah. So the voice, the audio, it all looks good for now. And yeah, so I mean, an interesting game. Two teams that might not have been fancied, might have been fancied. So we'll see how it goes for both teams in this World Cup. And yeah, the team news is in. The kickoff is in about 27 minutes. And yeah, we'll be talking about it. We'll be doing a lot of stuff, analyzing this, that, and previewing as well in a way about the whole about the game. And yeah, so let's see how it turns out tonight for the game between Canada and Morocco. I mean, like, when the draws take place, you don't know what will happen, but sometimes draws throw up interesting fixture. Canada versus Morocco. I mean, like, I don't know how many times in history these two teams would have faced each other, but it is what it is, and it is what it is. And yeah, so uh,
Yeah, so
I mean, last couple of days the streaming hasn't been the best, and so just needing to check everything that everything is in proper working order. The team news is in. Let's get the team news right away. And here are the two teams for the game. And I mean, these are these are the these are the two teams. Morocco for me are the slight favorites in this match. Are the slight favorites in this game, and would I mean I would consider them as the team that is more likely to go forward than not. Uh, Canada have done well. I think they haven't lost any game thus far in the tournament, and they would also fancy their chances with the uh, with the home crowd behind them, and they would also fancy their chances. Whether that transpires eventually, we'll wait and find out. We'll wait and find out, and yeah. So I mean, where should we begin? And, let's start with the away team first of all. Let's start with the away team first. Yasin Bonu, the penalty save from Somerville was excellent. He's been praised quite a lot on social media for what he did in that game, and especially that penalty save. I think he saved one more penalty. I don't know who, I can't remember who it was, but I did watch the whole match. Patrick Kluivert, I keep calling him Patrick. Justin Kluivert hit the post, and then Justin Kluivert hit the post. Van Dijk, who else took the penalty? Anyways, the one from Somerville was excellent, and Hakimi, the captain, he's been inspirational for for the Moroccan team. I mean, not only in this World Cup, in the last World Cup as well. Number one player or right back for PSG as well. He's been he's been really good. Then Issa Diop in defense, and then we have Hal Hal. And I don't know how to pronounce, but Hal Hal or Hal Hal, however however we pronounce that. Let's go with that. And then Madrawi at left back, who's been a revelation. I mean, I am not the best analyzer of a game, but from what I've heard or read a little bit, he's been really good for Morocco. I mean, Issa Diop even scored the goal that kept them alive for that moment, and then yeah, I mean they went through on penalties against the Netherlands. It was a good performance. I mean, they were unlucky to be behind. I mean, Cody Gakpo scored. No one is I mean against him scoring, but I mean Issa Diop equalized by a cross. I mean, who was that with that cross? I don't remember. Guadi and Al Ayanoui in midfield and Unahi. I mean, like it's more like Guadi and Unahi in midfield. Excellent pair in the in the middle, and I mean Guadi over the last 12 months has been receiving a lot of rave reviews in the French game, plays for Lille. I mean, could have waited or bided his time and played for France even later on, but chose to go with Morocco. I mean, his choice, we don't know. I mean, I'm not criticizing or, doing any such thing like why did he choose Morocco or anything else, but I'm just saying like he could have he could have played for France. There is that. So that's the midfield, and then the main striker Ismail Saibari, who's been confirmed by Bayern Munich as their signing. I did receive that mail, and from Bayern's official account, and he's been confirmed as a Bayern player, and yeah. So let's see how his career takes off from there. And then we have Bilal Al Khanous of Stuttgart, Brahim Diaz of Real Madrid, and as I said, Al Ayanui, who's been impressive, who's been really impressive in the team for the Moroccans. And and I mean, talking about the Canadian team, I'm not familiar with a lot of players. I mean, I'm assuming Alfonso Davis is not fully fit, hence why he's not starting. He's only coming on as substitute. He's had a lot of injuries in the last few last few years. He had I mean, last year even I think he had what do you call an ACL injury, or I mean something like that. So hopefully it does get better for him. It does get better for him, and it does get better for him. And I mean we can see him getting back to his sublime best, because at his best he was one of the best players in the world. And yeah, I mean, and who else? Larea. I mean, he's good he's been good at center back. Bombito, De Figueroles. I mean, the only Canadian match that I have watched was against Bosnia and Herzegovina. I didn't see them against South Africa, against Switzerland, or against Qatar, where they won 2-1, I think, and or 6-0, something like that. And Johnston, Estuciao, I mean, he scored the important goal against South Africa in the 92nd minute. So, I mean, he has also played for Portugal as well, from what I've read. Ahmed, Sigur, Buchanan and Jonathan David and Oluwesi. So these are the teams that the players that Jesse Marsh is going with in this lineup. And I mean the one that I'm most familiar with is Jonathan David. He plays with Juventus. Has previously played with Lille and was linked with a lot of big clubs before signing for Juventus. So I mean he's the most high profile player along with Alfonso Davis, but unfortunately I think it's because of the injury that Alfonso Davis hasn't been starting in this lineup. And I mean if you compare the two teams, I'd say, I mean, most people would say that Morocco are definite favorites, in this game. I mean, 1 to 11. I mean, if let's say comparing Jonathan David to Ismail Sabari, 1 to 11, I think, and this might be my lack of knowledge showing on the Canadian players, but this might be my lack of information on the uh, on the on the players. But I mean, for me, 1 to 11, it does look that Morocco have the better players, and wherever you look, honestly, Bonu over Grepan and Grepian, or I mean, even pronunciation I'm not sure with. And I mean, this isn't meant to be any sort of a dig or anything else. I'm just saying that this is where I am, and this is where I am, and yeah, hopefully it will be on the pitch. There isn't that much of a difference. Uh, I'm really hopeful that there isn't any extra time in this game, which is set to begin in about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, exactly 15 minutes, 14 and a bit, and yeah. So I mean Hakimi, Buadi, Sardari, Al Khanous, Brahim Diaz. I mean, for in some quarters, these are household names, even apart from the countries for which they play. So, my take on this is that they are sort of uh, in a better place this Morocco team. And I mean the only advantage I can give to this Morocco team, also to this Canadian team, is that that the game is played on their home soil. Anywhere else, I'd say, yeah, at a neutral venue, even Morocco wins 7 out of 10 games. 7 out of 10 games against Canada, and I mean, Canada won, maybe two draws if they can. I mean, this is. I am willing to admit or concede that my knowledge on the Canadian players, apart from those who I have seen, is not exactly the best. So that's my I mean sort of defense. I am expecting Buadi and Unahi to dominate the midfield against Estuchiao and Sigur Ahmed. I mean, Buchanan is an attacker, so if they can dominate that midfield area, the Moroccan team. I mean, I just think Bilal Al Khanous, Brahim Diaz, and Ismail Saibari have the wherewithal to hurt the Canadian defense. Who, let's be honest, they I mean they struggled against Bosnia. They sort of I'd say were indifferent against Switzerland. Even though I didn't watch the game, I didn't watch the game, and so that's where I am, and that's where I am, and I mean Morocco, I would say, and even against South Africa, which I mean like I watched one Canadian game, two South African games, and even against South Africa, Canada, I mean could only muster a 1-0 win. I mean that's fine because South Africa were always going to you know park the bus because the best avenue for them would have been penalties only, and would have been penalties only, and then they took their chances. They would have taken the chances, but up popped Estucia, the captain, Eustacio, or however the name is pronounced. So, I mean, the the run that Morocco have had is has been more impressive than what Canada have achieved. And don't forget, Canada have had home advantage as well in this tournament. So in this tournament, so I mean that ways I feel that Canada have the you know have the short straw in this game. Just give me a minute. So apologies about that, but some tasks are more important than others. So yeah, that's how it is, and yeah. So we'll I was talk about the game. I mean Morocco, they drew 1-1 with Brazil. Then they beat Haiti. They also beat They also beat Scotland. So that way it's been I'd say this has been really really impressive from Morocco. And Morocco, I mean, they were certainly finalist in the African Cup of Nation. I don't know where their uh where their phone where they are in terms of whether if they won it or not, whether they won it or not. I mean, they were given the title. They were given the title, and because of some technicality or whatever it was. So, and last time round they finished fourth at the FIFA Football World Cup. They they lost out to Croatia in the third and fourth place match. They finished fourth. They lost that game to one. They lost that game to one, and they lost that game to one. And the point I'm trying to make is that they are a better and a bigger team. And I'm like trying to set or preview the game, this game that I've been talking about. And in my opinion, at least, they are the favorites going into this game. Even though some of their attacking players could do with a goal. I mean, Ismail Saibari has scored. Ismail Saibari has scored a lot of their goals, and I can't recall Morocco versus Haiti and what happened in that game. So uh, that ways that's how it has been for Morocco. And I mean, like players like Bilal Al Khanous, Ibrahim Diaz, and Unahi El Ayouni. I mean, these players could do with a goal. I mean, I'm not sure why Chadi Riyad is not playing. I mean, the Palace defender might be injured or suspended. Might be injured or suspended. Might be injured or suspended. And yeah, so that's my thinking. Why he might not be playing and in this game. 5 minutes to go. My prediction is Morocco to go through. Even if it gets to penalties, Canada we need. I'm not saying divine intervention or anything like that, but Canada would need something remarkable. Uh, you know, I mean, they would need to you know inhale all the energy, positive energy that they can get from this the home crowd. I mean, like, haven't had dinner as well, so we'll try and have dinner while watching, and we'll try and have dinner as well while watching, and I mean, some of their better players, Canadian players, will have to stand up and be counted in this game, because without that, it'll be it'll be tough for them. I mean, one way or the other, I expect, and I may be wrong, but I expect Morocco to dominate possession in this game. Hakimi and Mazraoui. Hakimi in particular to get forward quite a lot, bomb down the right, get those crosses and interlink with Ibrahim, Bilal Al Khanous, and those kind of players, Unahi, etc. You know, if they change their positions and interlink, and I mean, for a right back, I mean, he does get quite a lot forward, and he does get to get in goal scoring positions as well. So it's very intelligent. Mazraoui has been good. Buadi can pass, can run with the ball as well. So that ways I am confident that Morocco will be the better play team in general terms. Whether that converts itself into goals, that we shall wait and find out. That we shall wait and find out. And and yeah, I mean Jonathan David always say and Buchanan. These players need to stand up. I mean, even the defense as well, they will be tested. And as I said previously, for me, for me, at least, I mean, Morocco start as firm favorites in this round of 16 ties. The first of round of 16 ties in this in this 2026 World Cup, which I mean, I have an opinion on how this tournament has been, how this tournament has been, and how this tournament has been, and how this tournament has been, and I'll make a video at the end of it. What I want to say about what I felt about this tournament going into it, because a lot of people have been saying a lot of things about the tournament and how they how they see it happening. So I'll make a video. I'll make a video of that. I mean, won't be a long video, but I mean, a World Cup is a World Cup. You cannot dislike it, but you can dislike aspects or parts of it. So that's my thoughts of it. I'm trying to you know do that kind of thing. Up next, after this game, almost immediately after this game, is Paraguay versus France. That would be an that would be a clash and a half. I mean, France is attacking prowess, and Paraguay did, what Paraguay did against what Paraguay did against Germany. I mean, like I expect France to beat them, but I mean the game is about to start. So let's just move into the main scene. And, let's check if the if the game has begun. Not yet. Not yet. Should begin soon. Should begin soon. Hopefully the issues with my television set don't raise their ugly heads again. And, let's just let's just go to the game and enjoy it. The game has kicked off. It has just kicked off and just kicked off and I mean, why is it not showing? Let's just give it a couple of minutes and then we'll come back to everything. And the timer is the important bit. Rest I can control. The timer is working fine. So yeah. And if you're watching, guys, please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. There's a poll in the chat. Do get involved in that as well. And yeah. So Canada, Canadians aren't playing in red. Like Morocco are in white, but why is that is no that is odd. That is odd. Anyways, I'm trying to have dinner as well, so it should it should update automatically. I mean, Canada are playing in black, so I'm not sure why. I mean, there is a red line. There is a red line. The game is being played in Texas, so not in Canada. This is strange. I mean, but there are a lot of red seats. I'm surprised this is in Texas, or maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. Mazraoui with the ball. In Canada, that should have a black. Now they've changed it to black, so they are playing in black. Let's see how this match goes. Morocco having some possession early on. It's in Houston, Texas. I doubt USA would be playing any matches in Mexico or Slarea. Oh, good skill in the box. Can he get it cross in? Oh, gets the first corner of the game. Laraya down the left hand side. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and everything. So, I mean, good covering by Brahim Diaz. Here comes the corner. Oh, Bono punches. Bono. However you want to pronounce it. Here's a chance. Oh man. I mean, Lare. Oh, a corner. I thought the referee might have given offside, but it's a corner that's been given. In the spin of the ball, here comes another corner, cleared away this time by Diop. Now Canada. Oh, that could another corner. Hal went. I mean, he took no prisoners over there. captain to take the corner as Tuxiao. Tashio. Oh, dangerous corner. Johnston with the header. Bonu was crowded as Tuxiao again. Johnston tries to get his cross. I mean, like Canada really dominating the Moroccan team right now. The Canadians. But these are just still early times, and there's a Moroccan player down, so referee has stopped. Oh, Michael Oliver, the referee from the Premier League in England. Fairly decent game thus far. I mean, we always see this where an underdog home team they do have some early bit of possession, but in the long run, when the game settles down, the better team does take over, and the better team does take over. So whether that happens in this game, I mean, we'll wait and find out. We'll wait and find out. But we'll wait and find out. But so far, I mean, Canada. I mean, above my expectations are being really good. They have been really good. I will say this. Coming up to 10 minutes, uh, neither keeper have had to make a save as such. Ball given away. David. Oh, David! What a chance! Overhead, double, and like double barrel kick tried, but that was a big save by Bono. That's a foul by Buchanan, I think. Ball given away by one of the defenders, and then I think it was David, although could have been let's say Jesse Marsh. Oh man, he thought it was 1-0. The Canadian manager. I mean, Morocco, I mean, so far, very little from them. Canada attacking at every given opportunity and attacking with numbers and with the venom and with attitude and with ability. All right, but Morocco can't get out of their own half. I mean, I need to look at myself, the kind of analysis that I'm doing. I mean, but in the long run, let's see how it goes. Good ball. Might have to check something if it's working properly or not. If it's working properly or not, because the internet and everything is just too slow. Just need to check the audio. Just need to check the audio. Shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening. I'm just like keeping the audio on to just check, make sure that everything is working fine. Just need to check the audio. So, I mean, I mean, this has been a big disappointing for this has been a big disappointing. This has been a big disappointing. Looks better now. Chance for Morocco, but Gripan does well. whatever happens, happens. No, can't say much, can't do much. Oh, looks like Saibari. What's wrong with him?
Looks like somebody. What's wrong with him? Looks like somebody.
Okay. Game beginning to settle down a bit now. And, beginning to settle down now. And that I was going to say should benefit Morocco, but for now, in Canada dominating. Corner Canada, Captain Usha, Eustacio, header one. I mean, I don't think it was going in, but I mean, I think Bono would have saved it, but there was no power in it. The header, that is, and yeah. Offside there, and I mean, the first 20 or so minutes were foul given. Big blow, big blow to Morocco. I mean, if Saibari has to come off with this, what looks like a hamstring injury, big blow. Because I mean, hamstring injuries don't heal overnight, and if he's out, this could be his World Cup over. Today is what, fourth? I can't see them reaching the final. So I'd say his World Cup is probably over. I think his World Cup is probably over. Substitution. I mean, he's been outstanding for Morocco. Three goals, I think he scored. 3. Scored against Brazil, scored against Scotland, and I think he might have scored against Haiti as well. Rahimi comes on for Rahimi comes on. Free kick swung in straight to Bono. I mean, let's see how that affects Morocco going going into this. I mean, what remains like 68, 69 minutes. I mean, that is a massive, massive blow. So the hydration break nil-nil in Canada in the first quarter of the game. They've been good. Morocco, I mean, poor, and they've been rocked by the injury to Ismail Saibari. I'm trying to quickly finish my dinner and so that I can concentrate on last couple of more cells. Turned on the audio.
Turned on the audio. Turned on the audio.
Yeah, that is disgusting. I don't even know what is audible and what isn't. For the internet to return. Please, goodness sake, work. I mean, for 3 days ago, 3 days ago it was working just fine.
3 days ago,
Now it's just stuck. It's just stuck. Everything is just stuck. For fuck's sake, just stuck. Second half is about to begin. So let me know if you can hear me properly.
So let me know if you can. So let me know if you can.
Genuinely don't know what is happening. Genuinely don't know.
Genuinely don't know what is happening.
This is just ridiculous. 3 or 4 days ago, it was working just fine. Absolutely fine. It was. Now it looks like it has hit the buffers. Now it looks like it has hit the buffers. Fuck. 2nd half should begin in about a couple of minutes. I mean, generally don't want any extra time. There could yet be 2 hours left of this game. 75 minutes of action, then maybe penalties, and then we have France versus Paraguay versus France. 2 days, 3 days ago, it was just fine. Absolutely fine. Man, just score a goal, just end it in the 90 minutes. And some of these teams are so shit scared that the internet seems to be working fine for now. So guys, please consider subscribing, and the second half should be upon us very soon. That should have started. It should have started by now, but first half was very bitchy. I mean, after a good 5 7 minutes, it was very bitchy the first half, and please do consider leaving a like on the video as well. Helps the channel. If you don't want to subscribe, at least leave a like and vote in the poll if you want. And so that's where we are, and the second half should have begun. I'm not sure where it is. It's about to kick off in Texas, Houston, Texas. Not sure why Canada are playing in Texas, but anyways, 0-0, 0-0. It remains 0-0. It remains. Time chance for Canada, but a terrible touch. Absolutely terrible touch. Some of these touches by these players are or have been terrible. Corner to Morocco. In this Moroccan team, I mean, for the players that it has, just play some stinky football. And as they going through my mind against Scotland for 88 minutes, they stunk the place out. They took the lead in the second minute, and then against Brazil, they were good. I mean, they were really, really good, honestly. I mean, can't take anything away from them, but against there's chance for Canada. Oh man, what are you trying to do? You're not going to get that much time. Not sure if a corner has been given or not. That's not offside. I think an offside was given. No offside. A corner it stands. Oh, foul. Bad foul by Johnston. He becomes fifth player to be booked. Hakimi, Unahi, Bilal Al Kanous, Larea, and he's the fifth one, I think. Not someone else, Defunguru or whatever. I mean, I don't know the full name and I don't want to. Fujrelos. Fujrelos. Fujrelos is the guy who's been booked. Chance to swing this in. Oh, 1-0. What a goal! It's Rahimi. Superbly executed free kick. And Gripan is beaten. Morocco lead 1-0. 50th minute. And it's 1-0 to Morocco. Morocco lead 1-0. Morocco lead 1-0. Holy moly. Holy moly. Morocco lead 1-0. Hakimi disguises the free kick beautifully and 1-0 to Morocco. It's Unahi, not Rahimi. Unahi gives the lead to Morocco, and I mean they've started the second half better, and now they have the lead. And Uhabi, the coach, I mean, approves. I thought it was Rahimi earlier, but it's Uhabi, and that free kick that the Fujroles gave would come back to bite his team. Now they have 40 odd minutes to do something, or Canada could be heading out. Good play, well held up. The ball was well up, well held up. If Morocco don't concede and can score more, I mean, although if they don't concede, they don't need to score more. But here goes Hakimi showing his pace. The PSG right back. Oh, that could be no, not given. That may have been given a foul, but wasn't. I mean, Ayub Buadi covers. Hakimi to take the corner. Offside. Offside? From a throw in? Was it a throw in? Direct? Jesse Marsh needs to do something. There's Larea. Oh, his cross is low cross is blocked. A chance for Morocco. 3 on 2. Oh, slightly difficult pass. Man. And I mean, they had numbers forward, a lot of numbers forward. Trying for the corner to be swung in. Low corner. Out for a goal kick. Canada they look like they're slightly rattled, if I can say that. They look slightly rattled. And Morocco equalized the last time they played late 91st minute. This time they have to be careful that they are not at the end of what they dished out last time round. It was Richie Larrea, corner to Canada. We've got about 35 minutes to turn this around, otherwise, their journey they could become the first of the co hosts to exit the tournament. I mean, in theory, they are the weakest of the three hosts. They are the weakest of the three hosts, and let's see what comes of this corner. Is to Xiao to take Eustachiao. That's very deep corner. Johnston tried to get on the end of it, but ends up getting a throw and long throw. Jesse Marsh, I don't think has made any changes thus far. Longish, not long. Someone was lining up a shot, but someone intercepted. France versus Paraguay should be like it should be like the red versus blue, the good versus bad, whatever you call it. And pumped long, push in the back, no foul given, offside given though, offside, offside given. Was it offside? No, there was a pushish thing. Internet isn't the best, so an hour played, 60 minutes. Canada nil, Morocco won. Morocco much better in this second half compared to the first one. Ayub Wadi with a good tackle gets the ball away from the danger area. Can Dembele overtake Messi? They take on Paraguay. I mean, won't be easy. Paraguay will bunker in. If, Canada trying, but Morocco just too strong. Let's say he had a good chance. He had a good chance, but kind of blew it. Here comes double change. Amrabat and Talbi, James Dean Talbi and Nordin Amma. Sofia and Amrabat. Hmm. What going off? It's a chance for Morocco. I mean, 2 on 2. That's a shit pass. Taken all the frigging momentum out of it. I mean, Morocco much better in the second half. In first half, they were all over the place. Looks tough for Canada. Morocco are turning it on. If they get the second, then almost almost a chance. The hydration break is coming up. Jesse Marsh needs to deliver a team talk for the ages. Oh, handball of corner. Offside given though. Offside. Sofian Amrabat covering and like clear offside. The good shot hit at a fair speed by Unahi and all the Moroccans in the stand. Absolutely delighted. Well, 2 weeks to go before the final in New Jersey, New York, New York, New Jersey. Oh, what a danger there was. Yellow card for Larin, is it? I think. Has he come on, Larin? Larin. I mean, I didn't even know when he came on. I mean, he had, I think, every right to go for it. I mean, the foot wasn't involved, and I thought it was a fair challenge. I mean, like, what the keeper is going with his leg, so I mean, what does he expect? What does he expect? So hydration break, chance for people to cool down, uh, whatnot. Morocco can see through the next 25 minutes of play. They are into their second consecutive quarterfinal. Not really sure who they will play, but really sure who will they play. But I mean, whoever they play, they'll give a about 25 or so minutes for Canada to get a goal and continue the journey. The game has resumed. Morocco will fancy themselves keeping a clean sheet, and if they do, they are they're through. So Canada have really struggled in this second half to gain any sort of momentum, and that single goal could well be enough for Morocco to go through. Will be enough for Morocco to go through. It has been a lot of long balls. Oh man, that was close. I thought that back header might have bounced over Yasin Bono, but he was cool, calm, and composed. And in honesty, in all fairness, it was never that bad. That's Canada are struggling to contain any sort of a decent chance. I mean, needs to come out of the blue because based on the way the play is going, I mean, I can't see Canada scoring. It needs a mistake or a piece of brilliance because Morocco are defending stoutly. And honestly, if you're a Canadian fan, like there may well be a goal, but it's unlikely it'll come from a you know well built up move. It may come like this with a long throw or a piece of brilliance or a piece of mistake. Here comes the long throw. Johnston, I think, cleared by Madrawi. Here comes the free kick right on the edge of the free kick to Canada. Oh, to yeah, Canada. Canada it is. So Canada have a free kick in a really dangerous area. Yeah. I mean, dangerous area. They have to hit this. You cannot get it over and under in the required distance. So that's how it is. If this free kick goes in, who knows? But it's, I mean, like, you have to hit it. You cannot, show craft in it. You have to hit it, I mean, like, powerfully. So difficult to hit height and then get it down. Jonathan David, who is a bit of a specialist, will take it. Let's see what happens with this free kick. David and who's the other one? There goes David over the bar. Over the bar, the free kick. And maybe time for a couple of Canadian substitutions. Laraya goes off, goes on a yellow card. Promise comes on. Ahmed has gone off as well. David, another David of a different kind. Time running out for Canada. 1-0 as things stand. Oh, good save, Bono. Brilliant save by Yassine Bono from Buchanan. That's a save you expect him to make, in all honesty, and he did. Here comes the Canadian corner, cleared. Foul by Promise on Mazraoui. Morocco have done just enough, I'd say, for now. I mean, like, there's still 15 minutes remaining. Canada free kick again. Morocco, I think, are just happy to sit in now, absorb all the pressure that Canada throw at them. Oh, that's 4-on-2 now. There are people coming back, but here goes Brahim Diaz. Oh, 2-0 game over. It's Unahi again. 2-0 game over for Canada. And they are bidding us adieu. I mean, nothing Grepan could do. And it's 2-0. And Morocco have more or less done it. Game over. Tie over. Morocco going through. It's Unahi again. Unahi. It was 4-on-2. Brahim Diaz did brilliant to find him and he buried it. Uh, that's Canada out, unfortunately, out of this tournament. I mean, Alfonso Davis must be pretty injured and like badly injured to not get any sort of minutes in this game. I mean, it was with Canada only that he got injured. He got his injury, the ACL injury. If Canada can get one quickly, you never know. Shot is blocked. Straight to Bonu. I mean, you don't. I mean, I can't see Morocco doing a Senegal. I mean, I can't see Morocco doing a Senegal. So yeah, I'm blowing a 2-0 lead. For one, Morocco are a better team than Senegal and Canada and Belgium. Esunahi on a hat trick now. Oh, off the bar from Rahimi. Oh man, this game could well have been over. And I think many Canadian fans now realize offside looks like to be cleared. Look like offside to me, but a corner now to this needs to go in. Well, thankfully, very unlikely that there will be extra time. Canada throwing everything at Morocco, but nothing really happening. Basically, couple of late substitutions for Morocco. Canada, I think, have made all their substitutions. Issa Diop off center half. Two more substitutions for Morabeth is on and Unahi is off as well, the goal scorer. So no hat trick for him tonight. Unahi punched the ball clear. Bono. Nelson and Osorio coming on for Canada. Buchanan went off, and another one. We don't know who it goes. Unique celebration, the tea drinking celebrations by Morocco. Justicia, it's unfair rather. I mean, like that Canada have to play in Texas, locked and cleared last minute of the 90. Maybe 6 or so minutes will be added. 7. I'm going with. Let's see. 8 minutes added. That's a bit much. Even Morocco have shown their superiority over Canada in the second half. Foul by David or handball maybe. Wasn't David. I mean he heads it onto his arm. David might have even gone off. Well, Villarin. Foul by Unahi. I mean if he had scored it would have been game over. Last 6.5 minutes perhaps for I mean, Canada have tried, but in the end, the quality, the guile, the players, I mean, you could say that comes under quality. Corner, still maybe 5.5 minutes remaining. If this corner goes in, you never know. Pistachio, Eustachiao cross comes in. Bonu punches. The keeper is up. The opposition keeper. And Grepal runs back. Canada, Houston, Canada has a problem. They are heading out. Disappointing glum faces all round when it comes to the Canadian side of things. They're still trying out for a corner. Nahi, the man. Cross comes in. Grepal again up. Throw in. I mean, it's fairly safe to say Canada may score one, but two are very unlikely. I mean, even one is looking very unlikely now. Free kick needs to be taken quickly, but they don't have time. Eustachio. Eustachio. Take this free kick. I think we're into the 6th minute almost. Johnston! Oh dear, that needed to go in and then it goes out for a goal kick. Fairly safe to say that it's done now. I mean, Canada may score one. They aren't scoring twice. Al Ayanui making sure that they don't. 100 seconds remaining now. Foul. Get up. You don't have to waste time, Rahimi. Last minute of added time, fair to say, it's done. I mean, you could say it was done in the 82nd minute. Who could get a lot worse for Canada? Here goes, and it's 3-0. Rahimi scores, and that is a sad end Sad exit for the Canadians, and it's 3-0. It's 3-0, and Canada are heading out. Quarterfinal beckons for Morocco. And they are by far the best African team. Areen and Canadians, I mean, like, I think the full time whistle is gone. And they didn't have a choice. And 3-0, I mean, it is pretty comprehensive. Brahim Diaz with another assist. Rahimi scores. Hits it into the ground. I don't know whether it's full time or not, but it is full time. And Morocco are through. Morocco are through. And yeah, and that's that. So, guys, I'll catch you in about 90 minutes time. And till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.